I mean, I know you started off on Nickelodeon many years ago.
Correct.
Originally from Brazil,
Yes.
was raised in Orlando.
Yes.
Bring them up to speed. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, born and raised. Hey guys, VFM 180 on all social media. WVON 1690. Thank you again for having me. Please follow, support. Was born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I lived there till I was about 12 years old. Migrated into the United States. My dad's job transferred over to a branch in Orlando, Florida. He was in tourism at that time, and we got the opportunity to chase our American dream, and we did, you know, as what I stand for. Imagine, believe, and achieve. If you can dream it, you can succeed it if you perceive it. So impossible is nothing. So I did, you know, I migrated over to Orlando, Florida. I was a soccer player, got into capoeira, the Brazilian martial arts.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you've done a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, I did the Kappa, not the well. I'm still working on it.
So I did that, performed all over the world. I became depressed in the course of my embracing the culture here because I was Brazilian, as you know, and having to adapt then into the culture of having to learn another language and all that. I became bullied. So that led me to a dark path in which I, you know, went to like eating as my scapegoat, became really fat.
Really? And
yeah.
in most of your roles, you are damn near naked in most of your roles.
Yeah.
So,
Marcy Williams, she's in the building. Marcy, say hello.
Happy birthday to all the Aries.
Alright, y'all, just give it up for DJ Dantana one more time. You're gonna see TJX. We're gonna be performing live. Sundance is in the building too. Oh, okay, alright, let's keep the party rolling, man. DJ, turn that bass up.
that's different.
It's very different, you know.
Okay.
I think life kind of taught me a lot, you know, in that regard from the bullying perspective. I don't know if you knew, but I think a little bit after I was here last time, I became the national spokesperson for the Stop Bullying.
That's right.
Yeah,
you
foundation.
Did.
Yeah,
Yes.
and today I'm having my own efforts at StopBullyingGladiator.com.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking to kids and empowering them, you know, to see beyond their circumstances and to rise up and to love, you know, and to pursue their dreams no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that and got my music out now and got a film. I completed another feature film, my own self-produced, self-written, self-starring. So WowsTheMovie.com, a satanic horror film, and created a 9-film franchise pretty much based on the 9 mission statements of the Satanic Church. It's a story about faith, but from a different perspective. We flipped the coin on God and the devil, and we made God to be the bad guy and the devil to be the good guy. From a perspective, yeah, of a priest. Former priest is going through like the loss of his daughter, and he becomes like just conflicted and just collapsed and just forgets everything that, you know, he's come to know and be influenced, and he pursues this dark path as an scapegoat to deal with the pain. So
Interesting.
and I'm doing another film now that I'll be actually shooting here in Chicago called Mollywood with Waka Flocka and a few other people that I can't mention right now.
Oh, really? And when is that going to take place?
That's like starting like right away. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and
you have to bring a Waka Flocka back here one night so we can all sit around and chatter. Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh.
He's out here to perform with me for the first time together on stage tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, introduce yourself and tell these people who you are.
Hi guys, my name is King Cuba. I'm a 15-year-old producer. I'm a DJ, I'm also a rapper, and I can sing a little bit too. I started producing when I was 7 years old, and I got inspired because actually it was a Christmas party at his family's house, and my uncle, he took out his DJ set, and I was so interested in it. I was like, you know, how do you play with these buttons and stuff? And he taught me, and I got really interested in music, and then it kind of fell off when I was 12, 13 because I just got really uninspired. And
Not at 12 and 13 you got uninspired. Oh, Lord.
No,
okay, well, I'm glad you got your inspiration back.
And I decided that I wanted to play baseball, and so I went down to Dominican Republic to train for a baseball contract. And then during all those hours of training that we were down there, I started picking music back up again because I realized that my culture is so influenced by music. And so I was like, wow, you know, I'm picking this back up again. So I started producing every day. And literally it got to the point where I'd wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd go train from 6 to like 12, and you know, the burning sun.
Yes.
And then we'd go to the gym at like 3 to 5, 6. And during those time periods of free time and rest time, you know, I'd produce.
Okay.
And I got to the point where I was like, you know, I'm spending all these hours training for baseball, but in reality, I'm devoting more of my attention and more of my passion into music. And so I called my dad up and I was like, hey, I don't want to play baseball anymore. You know, put me in music. This is what I want to do. This is my passion.
Now, let me just interrupt and let me say I had a whole breakdown with him. We went through the whole thing of what are you gonna do in life? Because I strongly believe you start them early and direct them earlier. You know, they dismiss all the wasting of time that most kids get into, and then by the age of 22, I told him he could be already directed in his path. So we went I told him pick the 5 best careers you would want to do, and we had all of that packed down, and music was one of them. But then we dug deep into the lifestyle and how people live, and so forth and so on, and the amount of income based on that with the lifestyle that he wanted to have and all of that. Long story short, music was not going to be among the ones that was going to be most comparative to the life that he wanted to live. So baseball was along the lines, alongside with being a lawyer. Okay. But he got scouted to go down to the Dominican Republic for a contract. Wow. They were offering him a full ride to college, and with the possibility of getting signed to the majors. So everything was going to be paid for. So actually he did, and so he was there actually already in the process of doing that. And then he just couldn't get music off of his heart and off of his head. And he came back, and then he said, Dad, I don't care how much I'll have to struggle. Music is it. Let me show you what I can do. And then I kind of tested the waters. I threw him into some little studios, showed his tracks to a few different people, and everybody till this day is they can't believe he's 15. So it's going to be a hot night. Team Rage, thank you again from the bottom of my heart for the support. My music manager, my one and only, I appreciate you. And we're going to have fun. So come out, guys, support. And remember, impossible is nothing. No matter where you are in life right now, whatever's going on, that is not the end of the life. That is just the season you're going through. If you can look beyond the smokes and you can focus on your objective and your dreams and really do believe, if you believe, you can achieve it. Imagine, believe, and achieve. Impossible is nothing.
I love it. I do. I think it's so much. Every time you come here, you always have a great message. How can these people follow you?
VFM 180 on all social media. SoundCloud, YouTube. Support my music, guys. Again, we've put out a few tracks already. Hoping to solidify a tour coming up soon where everybody's going to hear it worldwide. But VFM 180 on all social media. And remember, at Real King Cuba, for my son, he's my producer. He's going to be working some other talents as well. Appreciate the love, WVON. Once again, 1690.
Being called to the sad day for the Senate as the nuclear option was avoided in an effort to allow